friends, welcome to my channel. I am Mayank Mishra. In previous video we have studied about the introduction to our new chapter, the water world. So in previous video we have firstly the intro of this chapter, that what is water, basically we understand. So now in this video we will understand the two parts of water, fresh water and saline water. So what is fresh water? The fresh water is the water that we drink. That the water that comes from underground water, etc. That we drink water. And the saline water. Have you ever gone to seas, oceans, beach? The water at beaches. When some water mix into your mouth, the water that go into the mouth has very salty. So you cannot drink it. So that water is saline water. So let's see very clearly about this chapter, this topic. So around 97% of all water on earth, means that there is 100% water, and of there 97% of water is saline water. Saline water is water which is mixed with salt, the water which is mixed with salt. Around 97%, very huge amount of water. That 97% of water mixed with saline water, which is not suitable for unsuitable for humans. The water that is unsuitable for humans, saline water, which is 97%, and the rest 3%. And the rest 3% is fresh water. The fresh water means that is suitable for human drinking and human purpose. So only 3% of is there, only fresh water. So everyone is saying that save water, because if this 3% will end, so that the 90% will only rest. So the use of that 90% water is nothing. So we have to save water to conserve this 3%. So now let's move to fresh water. We will understand more clearly about fresh water. So the water found in rivers, lakes and rainfall. The water found in rivers that Ganga, Yamuna, the water found in that, lakes, rainfall, etc. And is good for human drinking. And it is good for human drinking, as the rest 3% is fresh water, and it is good for human drinking. Where is found? Glaciers, ice caps, etc. In these areas it is found, and it is not mixed with salt. So this we can drink, as the water you drink is the fresh water. So, and the next saline water, the water found on seas, oceans. The water found in seas or ocean that are mixed with salt and are not good for human drinking. Not good for human drinking. That you go to beach, the water that come in your mouth of the beach, this is not edible, not suitable for us drinking. So, and there is salt in it, salt mixed in it, so we can't drink it. As I understand, there is salt mixed in it and you can't drink it. So let's move to diagramic explanation. Now let's see the diagramic explanation of what we have studied. So as I have told you, the total percent of water, saline water, is 97. 97.5% is the total percent of saline water of 100%. Of 100%, there is 97.5 saline water, in which only 2.5% is fresh water. And this whole circle is 100%, and out of this 97% is saline water, and this small 2.5% is fresh water. Only 2.5% is fresh water. So we will see that 2.5% in bigger view. So ice caps and glaciers, the 2% of that 2.5% has the under 2.5%. Let's see, the ice caps and glaciers also have 79%. That the 100%, 97% has saline water, and the rest 2.5% is fresh water. And in that 2%, that also 79% hold ice caps and glaciers. Ice caps and glaciers, that in polar regions, that there are sheets of ice that are called ice caps, and glaciers, as you have, that are melting now in use, that are glaciers. Huge ice, as you can know, huge amount of ice is glaciers that hold around 79% water. 79% water fresh water are held by ice caps and glaciers, and rest 20% are held by groundwater. Groundwater is that when the rain comes, the water that is absorbed by soil go to the underground. That is called underground water. That we using submersible we pull out. So that water is called underground water, and is 20%. Underground water 20%, and so 79 plus 20. So the rest percent is shown in bigger. So the rest percent of that is shown in bigger. Water in lakes, the fresh water. This is only talking about fresh water. The saline water ends here only 97%, and the rest of these percent 70 to in 52%. This is water in lakes. That fresh water in lakes 52%. Of this small percent, of this 1 to 5%, there is 52% water in lakes, and 79% in ice caves and glacier, 20% in that, and a small amount of this percent has also shown in bigger. 52% is water in lakes, and water in soil. The water that is, as the rain comes, the soil absorbs water, and some water goes underground, but some water rests in the soil. So that water is called water in soil, and that is 38%. 38% of water absorbed is by the soil. And the water vapor. Some water is also held by water vapor. Some water is also held by living organisms. Living organisms that we are organisms, so that in us also there is water. When you drink water, in us there is also water. There is some amount of there also in water, and there is some also amount of water in plants. So there the fresh water is divided into many parts. Some is there in plants, organisms, soil, lakes, groundwater, ice caves. The fresh water is divided into many parts, and saline water is 97%. Fresh water is 2.5%. Understand? Yes. So the fresh water is shown in bigger area, that ice caves, glaciers 79%, groundwater, water lakes, water in soil, vapor, living organisms, and plant. So I hope you have understand this topic, fresh water and saline water. Now in our next video we will understand about temperature and movement and the major water bodies. Till then, thank you, and also happy Republic Day. Stay safe.